Our special guest this week is Mr. Dangerous, Bill Hicks. Let's talk to him again. Now, someone told me that in your act now you're talking a lot about JFK, the assassination,
right,
and that you did a show in California recently that really shocked people. Are you going to do? I'm going to see you this Thursday night at Caroline's.
Yeah.
Maybe I shouldn't hear it now, but are you going to be doing JFK stuff?
Absolutely. To me, man, I mean, this is not, I went down to Dallas, okay? Now, you can go to Dealey Plaza where Kennedy was assassinated. You can actually go to the 6th floor of the School Book Depository. It's a museum. And the window is set up exactly like it did on that day. It was made into a display to look exactly like it did on that day. And it's really accurate because Oswald's not in it, okay? I don't know who did their research, but I applaud them. But it really is. It's called a sniper's nest, and you can't get to the window itself, of course, because anyone who did would go, no way. Okay, I can't even see the road from here, man. But I talk about Kennedy, and to me it's like anyone who's just into Agatha Christie novels should be interested in this one, It's a good mystery.
It's a great mystery,
and people go, Bill, quit talking about Kennedy, man. It's a long time ago. Just let it go. It's a long time ago. Just forget it. I'm like, all right, then don't bring up Jesus to me, okay? As long as we're talking shelf life here. Bill, Jesus died. Yeah, it was a long time ago, all right? Let it go. How about this? Pilate, release the files. Quit washing your hands and release the files, Pilate. Who else was on that grassy Golgotha?
There's a new, about the new book that's out speaking of the Kennedy assassination called First-Hand Knowledge by a CIA agent who was part of the conspiracy who bought the rifles for the team of assassins that were mob hitmen. And he said Oswald was absolutely a patsy.
Right. Well,
this is a guy who was there, who was part of it. He almost died from some disease recently. And he said before he went to his grave, he had to come forward and tell the truth. They encourage everybody who participated to now come forward and tell the truth. And you never hear about this book.
Right.
But it's out there, and it's a very credible book.
There's so many books out about it, and a lot of them.
Something
I've read
like 400.
A lot of them. Yeah, I've read a lot of them, and they all have, some of them are very similar, some of them are obvious, some of them are different, some of them are like the one you said were first-hand accounts of people involved, and they're all different, and I just think it's a giant disinformation act, and I really think that if we really want to know what happened, we should demand that those files be released. They go, well, we can't for the sake of national security. Well, I have news for you. I'm not feeling too secure. I don't know who these people are running our government. Who are you? You're our representatives. Right. You got that? We should take back this country, man. And also, this paying this debt off, the federal deficit, yeah, it's going to be really hard. But you know what would make it a little easier? All those politicians that spent our money, hang them one day at a time. And that would make that extra 50 cents gas a little bit easier to pay, wouldn't it? Strom Thurmond hanging by his scrawny chicken neck. Huh? That would make me feel really easily. I'll put some more money in the coffer for that. Payback, buddy. Payback. Yeah, so I'm America's foremost enemy. And it's in this time of backslapping.
Well, you're not an enemy. You're a revolutionary. You're a truth seeker. I don't think you're an enemy.
I know it, but in light of what they call
you love America, don't you?
I love America.
We all love America. We're just angry at the government that mismanages
who aren't Americans.
I think they're anti-American in a lot of ways.
I do too.
Okay, moving ahead.
This is a test. Only a test. Len Belzer will not be returning. This is a test. Do not change your thing.
Oh,
your
boy.
thing. Listen to me, Improv, huh? Do not change your thing. Good, Bill.
Now, last time you were here...
Read more.
You should what?
I should read more, okay.
Last time you were here, you told me about your life in L.A. as being very reclusive.
Yes.
And out of the loop of society there and just home staring at the ceiling and working on your comedy.
Right.
Is it still that way?
Hate it. I call it Hell-A.
Hell-A.
Hell-A. And it's a horrible place, and the quicker and sooner it falls in the ocean like a piece of pie and flushed away, the better the world will be. People, first of all, it's fall. I love the fall. Love it.
Mm-hmm.
L.A., 85, sunny, hot. And they love that. Isn't it great? Hot and sunny. What are you, reptiles? Only lizards feel that way. Okay? I'm a mammal. I can afford scarves, coats, jackets, cappuccino, and rosy-cheeked women. I can afford all of those things. Have and will do it again. I have the soul of a poet, not a Gila monster. I don't get that sunshine deal.
Mm-hmm.
You know why LA's always warm? Because it's real close to hell. That's why. Some studio was digging a pool for a Jaws 20 film, and they punched through the netherworld wall, and now there's this interactive traffic. No toll booth.
Mm-hmm. I don't like L.A. either. Every time I go out there, I get headaches from the air.
It's a horrible place. Horrible, and I can't stand this idol worship of America of it. You know, like the commercials you see. Ha ha, L.A. Look at all the young starlets rehearsing their lines out on Sunset Boulevard, waiting for the big break. Those are transvestites. You're not fooling me. Ah, L.A., look at the young stars over there. Those are male hookers. Quit putting on this glitter on this. This is a cesspool. Ha ha.
So won't come back to New York City.
I think I might, and I really love the idea of living in New York here and or in London, you know, one or the other. And right now, you know, I just go over there and they really love me. I can't figure it out, and I'm not going to fight it, you know. Mm-hmm. They're beautiful women, too. Another thing I'm sick of is these leather-skinned iguana blondes. You know, forget it. I want pale witch women. Porcelain, translucent, black hair, doe eyes, wrist scars. I want it all. I want the
wrist scars.
Wrist scars. I want the
woman
ones
with character.
Listen, Len, you know my schedule. It's not conducive to a relationship, right? But I think I'm at a point, maturity-wise and career-wise, where I could make a good woman's life a living hell right now. I really
so
feel
go
like
for it.
I feel like
you really want to go for it.
I feel like I'm up for something good.
You've got a rock band called Marblehead Johnson, and we played their song with you singing the lead, Chicks Dig Jerks.
Right.
What's going on with you and Marblehead?
Oh, good.
You and your group.
I thought you were going to ask what's going on with you and Chicks.
That's the next question.
Oh, okay. Well, Chicks Dig Jerks 2 will be in your mailbox any day. Well, right now, when I come back from England, actually, Marblehead and I are going to join up and do a little acoustic jazz album. I've become really weird, man. I'm just kind of I'm just off the beaten path. Like, success can't mean that much to me right now. So before anyone even knows about Marblehead, in other words, we're already selling out and doing Michael Bolton without Michael Bolton.
Acoustic jazz isn't selling out.
No, I know it. I'm rambling, but yeah, we're still trying to get together, man. The biggest problem with my career, like anybody's in this business, is time constraints. You're never anywhere. That's why you can't have a relationship. That's why you can't have a dog. That's why you can't have a cat. You can't have a plant. You can have a fish, but it'll be bloated and smelly.
Well, you can have a relationship with a woman who'll go on the road with you. I mean, guys do that, and men have. Jay Leno, every time when he was on the road, his wife went everywhere with him.
Yeah.
So that's no excuse.
You think she'd go with me? Is she just like that, or what?
Jay's doing pretty good right now.
Yeah.
Well, how is it going in your life now in regard to the opposite sex?
Well, I am going to England and I am wife hunting. I'll be straightforward about it.
Good for you.
I am looking for an heiress.
An heiress? Go ahead. What else?
She must live in a castle. She must love dogs. She must be involved in some type of spiritual study, activity, yoga, health food, vegetarianism, whatever. And if there is such a thing as an old soul, I hope she has it, so that we can sit quietly together, watch a leaf turn color in the fall, and both turn to each other and smile.
That's very beautiful.
And then,
very poetic.
Like a rabbit.